class today. I'm Emmanuel and I'll be presenting a lecture on OSI and models or layers. So, what is OSI? The International Standard Organization established a committee in 1977 to develop an architecture for system communication. So OSI reference model, it's an international standard network architecture, and then we also have OSI, which is Open System Interconnection. It deals with open systems. For instance, systems open for communication with other systems. And so the model for the OSI layers have about 7 layers, which we'll be looking into now. So from the first layer, we have the physical layer, we have the data layer, which is the second, the third, which is the network layer, which is sometimes called the Cisco layer. We have transportation layer, transport layer, section layer, presentation layer, and application layer. So from layer 1 to 4 relate to communication technology, and layer 5 to 7 relate to user applications. So we'll be discussing each of those layers in details. And first of all, we are going to start with the 7th layer, which is application. So application layer, it's a level at which application access network services. It represents services that directly support software application for file transfer, database access, electronic mails, and so on and so forth. So, for instance, now you are watching this video through a YouTube, you are interacting at the application layer of the network. So that is where you are. So the second one, which is the 6th, would be presentation layer. So this layer relates to presentation of transmitted data. So it translates the data, the different data represented from the application layer into uniform standard format, providing services for secured, efficient data transmission. So it deals with stuff like decryption, encryption, and all of that. So it compressed the files, and then it would also just to make sure that the files had been delivered safely. So the fifth would be section layer. So section layer actually allows 2 applications on different computers to establish, use, and end a section. So for instance, you are doing a file transfer and then remote login. So it establishes dialog control, regulates which side transmit, plus when and how long it transmit, which the section lasted, how long the section could go on. So we have the 4th one, which is the transport layer. It manages transmission packages or packets, repackage long messages when necessary into small packets for transmission, and reassemble the data in correct order to get the original form. So when the data is being transmitted from one form to another, it will in a form of break down the data, and then when the data reach back at the application layer, which is at the end user, the data is being reassembled again back, such as it would be in its original format. So the it's network layer, which sometimes is called a Cisco layer, right? So it's one of the layers that it's very important, and it addresses messages and translate logical addresses and names into physical addresses. It determines the route from the source of the destination computer. It manages traffic such as switching, routing, controlling, conjunction of data packets. So this layer, it's the one which manages where your data goes to, and it determines the source and the destination of your computer, and also it manages traffic using switching, routing, and then controlling conjunction. So we're going to the second layer, so which turns it into frames. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe.